Cabbage Tree Road is somewhere in the Mile Lakes National Park. But this part could be in the forest. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to show you.
We're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed. Take me there. We can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. A gentle breeze, the night's got.
Well, g'day everybody. Steve from Mud Ducks 4-wheel drive touring with another spotlight on campgrounds. Now today, this unnamed campground, well, it's unnamed when you're here, but it is named when you look at it on Wikicamps, or if you turn off to come here and it tells you the name. We are at Strike A Light Campground. Now I believe it's in the national park, but it could be in the state forest. It's one of those areas, guys. Anyway, I'll give you a look at it. Right, what we've got is a campground with 0 facilities. That's what makes you think it could be national parks, eh? It's not flat, but it's not bad. You can see it's being used quite heavily. There's quite a few old fire pits around. Unfortunately, some of the previous people that have been here have got no idea how to clean up after themselves, and have left bits of old dead camp chairs. It's disappointing. Anyway, I'm here alone in the ute, so I'll take those with me.
We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio.
Bit of wire in that, I'll take that with me too. I will probably camp here tonight. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to tell you about the campground. As you can see, it's a little bit bumpy and it's on a slight slope. But that said, there is flat areas, there is grassy areas. There's remnants of old machinery. So I'm not sure what this place was for. But this particular area, so it may be forest, was logged at some stage, so quite possible that that's all part of it. So, bit of gear there. It's a dead stove in that too. Really, guys, take it with you. Crikey. And where the cruiser, not the cruiser, gosh, where the Ranger is parked is fairly flat and accessible. So when I camp here, I may park pretty well where I am. If you're wondering why the Ranger's open, I know I usually whinge and grumble about making sure the doors are closed on the cruiser and so on. Rangers have this thing about turning the parkers on every time you shut a door, and it's a good way to send batteries flat, so better off just leave them open, let them switch themselves off and just leave it that way. I digress. More camping down here, more fire pits. It's relatively free of rubbish, rather those few bits I've seen, guys. So, reasonably good job, but surely those bits of rubbish could have been taken away. Anyhow, that's a look back up the hill at it. Now, what do you do in this area? From what I can see, not a lot. It looks like it's a favourite for trail bikes, and not a lot else. Seems to be trail bikes is the preferred hobby up here. Now, that's beside the point. It's still in the bush, it's somewhere to camp, it's away. It's 25 minutes or half hour thereabouts from Bulahdelah. I don't know if the Bulahdelah's in the Hunter or if it's in the Manning Valley, but anyway, just north of Raymond Terrace, Kurua, you get the Bulahdelah and you go west into this area. Now I'm walking down this track here because I can hear water. So I figure if I can hear it, must be something down here to have a look at. This walking track here looks like it's also been traversed by motorbikes, which makes sense if they're here, I suppose. But it's nice and cool in here. Up there in the campground, it's quite warm and you get a sweat up pretty easily. But down here, under the canopy, it's not too bad. So it's a pleasant enough area, and yes, I can definitely hear water. Sorry if this is a bit everywhere the camera, guys. I'm just trying to make sure my footing's okay. I'm sure you can appreciate that. I can hear a rapid around this way, so around this way I shall go. I'll see what I can find. Now, it's an old tank, as in a water tank, not as in a Panzer tank, guys. Down here, more evidence that this was something a bit more major at some stage, but I don't know what it was. If I can find any info on the internet, I'll put it in somewhere. Anyway, there's a little rapid down there I can see. I don't think I'm going to try and get down to it, but I think with a bit of effort you could. So it's down there, guys. Whoop, wrong way. There it is. So looks like a beautiful bit of water. I think it's the Mile River. Pretty sure the GPS told me it was the Mile River when I got here. So if that's the case, that's pretty cool. There's not much of a river at this particular part of its life, is it? So, back up into the rainforesty kind of area. Now, there's not much in this bit for me to show you. So, I think I'll cart you back out and I'll finish off when I get back up the top, guys, so I'll see you then. But it's certainly a pleasant bit of water and it's a pleasant enough walk to get down here. But I'll see you up the top and I'll say cheers to you up there. Alright guys, we're back at the top. So not a lot more to tell you about realistically. It's not a bad little campground in the middle of the bush, but it's got zero facilities, so bring everything you need in with you, because otherwise you've got no hope. Oh, I didn't tell you earlier. Four-wheel drive only, guys, in my opinion. I don't honestly think that you would want to try and bring a two-wheel drive in here. Off-road camper trailer, maybe a small hybrid or something like that. Not sure if you'd want to bring a 20-foot off-road van in, but hey, you're bringing it, your choice. So, with that said, like I said, the activities around here are mostly bike riding and that kind of thing. I guess you could bushwalk, but otherwise, just come out and chill out and be in the bush, really. Anyway, guys, that's about all I can tell you about Strike A Light Campground. It's a first for me, even though it's only an hour and a half from home. So, I'll bid you farewell. Hope you liked this video. If you did, could you put a like on it? Really helps the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, please click the notification bell and you'll know when a new clip comes up. To the old hands, thanks as always for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my clips. And like we say here at Mud Ducks 4-Wheel Touring, just get out there, enjoy the bush, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best, guys. Cheers from Steve and Kaz at Mud Ducks 4-Wheel Touring.
Right here, right now.